We are a pair of old gas bags. We know this. We do know
Good
this.
morning, Tash.
Good morning, Jamalala. We just need to catch up on stuff. It's
we
so
do.
good. It's so good. I just need to put my things back up here.
Tasha's message. I was just about to message you saying that. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. We are here. Good morning. We're not normally live on a Monday, but this morning, because we're a bit close to Christmas and because this make is so quick and easy, I'm not going to take up much of your time, but I do have a really, really, really useful one. You can get the pattern. You can download the pattern on digital. It's already up there on digital for you, but it is this. It is the Pocket Poo Bag Holder because, Gemma, back me up on this. I have got to the stage where every single coat I have, it's not just my dog walking ones, every single coat that I own, I put my hand in my pocket and I bring out reams and reams and reams of dog poo bags.
Yep. Or the dog will go in and pull them out.
I'm like,
everywhere.
I am like the worst clown.
You are.
Out there coming. In reams. Because I can't ever actually get the end of it. I only seem to ever grab it like part way through.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so annoying. And then I have to sort of neatly wrap it back. Because I don't always walk my dogs on a lead. So I don't always have that annoying dangling one on the lead. And some people love those. I'm a little bit out of love with them at the minute. Only because I had a plastic one that just used to bash me and I didn't like it. If I'd have actually put my wax one on, it would have been different. But what I wanted to do was make something that is quick, easy. You can use your scraps. We have got a massive deal on this today.
It's crazy.
And you can do it so that it hangs from your lead. Or you can do it so that it's just in your pocket and doesn't unravel. It's about the same size as a packet of tissues. That's what I've done it on. About the same size as a packet of tissues. So for $19.99 you can get a kilo of wax. Kilo, Gemma? A kilo?
I know, that's a bonkers amount.
A couple of poo bag rolls and a couple of D-ring screw-in O-rings there, so that if you want to, although because these are going in the pocket, I wouldn't bother. But having said that, I'm all the contradictions today, aren't I? Having said that, Freddie, here's the other thing. These are easy enough for little ones to make. So Freddie, who has never really sewn anything in his life, made one for Nana Pam, one for my ex-husband's girlfriend, because she's got a puppy for Christmas, dear little Moose. I say dear little Moose. Moose is already bigger than Minnie because she's a Great Dane. And one for his dad. So Freddie, who is not the most... But Emily is artistic. Freddie is the logical one who loves maths, science, and all of that. That's what he's done. At 11, he's already can recite the periodic table to you. I mean, okay. Yep. Just leave that one there.
Leave that one.
We'll leave that one there. But he yesterday stood and sewed these. So he has now, for the first time, got a gift that he has made. And I promise you, these will probably be the gifts that will be used the most.
Definitely.
So Nana Pam has got a waxed bag. Lovely Anna's got a waxed bag. And so what I did was I put little clips on there so the poo bag holders can hang from the outside of their bags.
It's great, isn't it?
It's really good. It's really, really, really good. So they have that option.
But what you've
and
done
they all
with this
match
one as well. Oh, sorry, Tash.
They all match, which is great.
Yeah, they do. What you've done with this one as well is for those people who perhaps have been anxious about doing eyelets.
Oh yeah.
Taking that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the other thing, wasn't it? Because you can make art. We've got a pattern for poo bag holders that have got snap fasteners and eyelets. But I know, I can name you at least 3 or 4 people that do our Zoom workshops who are like, ooh, I haven't done those yet. And that's okay.
And it's not, it's not difficult to do, but for those who just really aren't in that space that they want to try it, this is a great option as well.
Oh, do you know what else is a great option? Gemma, did all of that Liberty William Morris sell on Friday and Friday deals?
Let me see.
because I need to show you these.
I've tagged anything that didn't. I think we've got a few left.
This was out of my personal stash. Now this is mine that I've kept back to just do the cushions because this works with my sitting room. But this is made in England, Liberty of London, exclusive design, and it's Strawberry Thief from William Morris, and you can get a metre piece of this. This should be a lot of money, and it really isn't. It's like a canvas almost, a canvas cotton, because it's for upholstering things.
Yes.
And I sourced this from an upholstery shop, and so I will be doing my cushions because it just works with my sitting room. And that's going to be beautiful for me. So that's my one. If you want a metre of this, it's $19.99, but what I've got is what I've got, and they're pre-cut and they're good to go. The other thing that we've come to the end of is the quilted velvet. I've got a couple of half metre pieces of that. They're going to work really beautifully with the bags that we've just done. So if you've got any of the velvet panels, perfect. That works an absolute treat. Today's isn't a long show. It really isn't, because I know everybody's busily getting ready for Christmas. So let's have a look at what a kilo of scrap looks like. And you will get big pieces in there, by the way. You will get really big pieces in there. Like that's a half metre piece, that's a half metre piece, that's a half metre piece. They'll just be end of rolls, beginning of rolls, or bits that have had bits cut off them or whatever. They're not perfect pieces, they're scrap. Okay. Now then, here was a piece. This will do. This will do for today. Yay!
Fabulous.
Well, it is a bit of a Bobby Dazzler, this deal.
We love a Bobby Dazzler.
We do love a Bobby Dazzler. We really, 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 really do. So I'm just going to trim this down. This is all in the folding and the measurements, and you'll get the measurements when you get the pattern.
Yeah.
There's always going to be those that are like, I was watching really closely and I worked it out after 3 attempts. Well, you've probably... That doesn't keep us on air. No, it doesn't. No. We've said this before, haven't we?
We have.
Boo hiss to those of you that do that.
Yeah, because our patterns are phenomenal value. They really, really are. Yeah. And actually, the digital for this one is available.
It's already up
right now.
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah, already up. I'm going to cut that in something else because I've just cut that really wobbly because I didn't fold it right. Oh, clever old me. Oh look, this one is pre-cut. Oh, this one's already cut to size. That's perfect. Now, what you are going to do is right sides together, sew across there. So this is you see, look, I put the seam guide on for Freddie.
Brilliant.
Oh, come on, Freddie. Yeah, I put the seam guide on for him, and I slowed it right down. As you can with these machines, you can slow them down, which is great. Love that. By the way, anybody looking for a sewing machine, when do we lose our exclusivity on those? When do we have to put those? Christmas.
Yeah, we've got to take them down. So, if you want them, you need to try them.
You do.
Simple as that.
Yeah. And then you are going to turn this inside out.
And those machines,
me.
Gary won't be back for months.
Well, until next year.
Yeah.
Probably December next year, because he does the rounds of all the shows and they come off the shows. That's how it works. We're going to, so we've folded it now in half. Okay, we've got the seam at one end and then a folded end the other end, and we're just going to top stitch down there. I don't need that seam gauge. And then the folding, and it's in the folding, and I've been quite specific about it, and I had to make a few. This is one of those ones that it is incredibly simple, but the number of ones I made that didn't work,
yeah,
because of getting the measurements and the folds and everything else,
absolutely,
is I have quite a lot.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
was with you for it.
Yeah, you were totally there with me for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, these are the folds, and these are the bits that are in your measurements. So we fold up, and on that first fold, we're going to French seam these because we don't want these to unravel. If you are just starting, then of course you can just sew down and turn through and you're done. But with a French seam, it does mean that you have reinforced those seams, and it's a neater finish. It's not going to unravel at any point in your pocket.
Fabulous.
And you can clip, pin, don't pin, clip if you want. There we go. And we're going to top stitch a narrow top stitch down both sides now, okay? So if you can manage like 1/8 of an inch, brilliant. And if you want to just reinforce as you go over, then do. And if you just want to snip away anything excess in the corners, you can. You don't have to, but you can. And you are going to need a pokey tool, because we're going to turn through. You're going to spend a lot of time turning through with these, and that's okay. I would turn through. See, look, I've just missed that edge. I'm just going to sew that again. Hang on. This is the only problem with doing a scant anything. You do actually have to catch it. Turn through. And what I would do is turn one bit through and then ease out those edges. Having made now a lot of these, I've got them in every pocket, Gemma. It just, honestly, it sounds like such a ridiculous thing, but it's just neatened up my pockets. I don't put my hand in my pocket and go, oh, what's all of this?
No, they're great. And also, I'm making them to go in the door, you know, the little door pocket in the car.
Oh, perfect.
You'll always need them when you're out and about,
yeah.
And if they're in the door pocket of the car, you don't want them with the metal hardware, because all you hear is rattle, rattle, rattle as you're driving, or in the glove box.
These will be the least sexy, most used Christmas presents that you will make.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's true, isn't it? And it will just go in everyone's pocket. Christmas Day walk. Do you do a family Christmas Day walk?
We try to. It depends on how my mum's doing, and you know, but if not, we're going to have a little trek for a bit.
But you know, lots of families do. Lots of families do. In which case, just, you know, fill them with a dog poo bag and send everybody out on their merry little way.
Yeah.
You see, I know that today, because my kids have gone for Christmas at Nana Pam's today, so I know they'll all be out up at Hills and Dales having a good old dog walk with the puppies and everybody else. I have to say, you know, Dean and I did this show slightly different on Hobbycraft the other day, and Dean and I both agreed that the dog walking community is a really special one. And since we lost Grandad Brian at the start of the year, I'm sewing this with a 1/4 of an inch seam now. That should encapsulate my 1/8 of an inch seam that I did earlier. And if you want to go over where, you know, you've got, you can. If it hadn't have been for the dog walking community, Nana Pam walks every single day with them, and they've looked out for her when she's needed oil in her car. They've helped. Like, they have been the most amazing community, and they've checked in on her, and they've checked in that she's okay. And so, you know, bearing in mind that I'm the closest one, she's got 2 kids and me, I'm the closest one. I'm over an hour away.
Yeah.
But it's just meant that if she's had a problem, they've sorted it before I've got there, which has been amazing.
Yeah.
Dog walking communities are amazing, and I am Minnie and Ruben's mum to many people. They don't even know my name, which is perfect. It suits me.
Oh, so you find that though?
Yeah.
I know loads of dogs' names, but I don't actually know the people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is that community. I was walking with a lovely couple the other day, and it broke my heart a little bit because they said they'd lost their son, and they knew that their dogs would be the last dogs that they would have because they don't have anyone to hand the dogs on to if anything happens to them, because they're in their 70s. And it just made me think, you know, my mum and I have always had an agreement that if anything happens to them, heaven forbid, I have the dogs.
Yes, of course.
Any animals, I have them. That's it. And so it's allowed her to have another dog.
I mean, one of my dogs belonged to my parents.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still with us. I'm very happy to say, but you know,
But
unfortunately, my dad's
walking
lungs
wasn't a
being-
thing, yeah.
You can't have a dog in the house with his lungs, and their walking abilities are limited. And yeah, so
it's just, that's what families do, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I think it's...
yeah, where we can, absolutely.
And Freddie tells me that he wants to be a billionaire dog walker when he's older. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's a lot of dogs to walk.
Well,
And
if you become a billionaire, you can walk your dog lots.
that is it. If you
Yeah.
want to, that is it. That's it made. If you want to put one of these on, then all you're going to do...
Can I just time check you? 17 minutes past 10.
Oh, there you go.
And you're telling me it's finished?
Well, finished if you don't want to put a clasp on the back of it. But otherwise, you're just going to make a little hole and screw these in. But that's what I make. You can batch make these. Make and sell as well.
Yes.
And the other thing about this is, because you know when you get the ones with the holes, like the grommet holes,
Yeah.
some people struggle. Like they'll pull them through and then they pull too much through.
Yeah.
And then it's quite tricky to turn it back through. I'm just putting that through there. With these, you just tuck it back in. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. It's insanely simple. Really insanely simple. I've just put my screwdriver, my little mini Rolson screwdriver in there. If you need a mini screwdriver, please grab one, because a lot of our hardware uses this. But of course, if you're not doing this with hardware, you've already finished. You've moved on to making the next one.
Amazing.
But there you have it. There is... Whoop. Need to wiggle that one. There you go. There is your D-ring one, should you wish. Now, to get these in, take the sticker off. There's a neck. Because we want it to be tight, and this was the thing, was we wanted it to be tight, but not too tight.
Yeah. And we have put in the instructions how you load it as well. So, you know, the knack that she's about to show, we've put that in there too.
Take the sticker off and put it in the underneath pocket first. That's the neck. Put it in. Of course, my hands are now waxy. The other thing is to probably wash the wax off your hands before you do it.
But you can't really just go and pop off and do that now.
No, and Fred's and I did this
rude.
yesterday. And then just pull a little bit through and then fold the top over like so. And then that will naturally sit in the middle. But then you've got, like you would a packet of tissues. That's what I've sort of based this on. You know those tissue packets where they just pull out and pull out?
Yeah.
And then even if you do pull too much, although you're less likely to, even if you did pull too much, you can just tuck it back into there.
Marvellous.
It just keeps it really, really neat. And that is the size of a hand warmer, which you would easily keep in your pocket anyway.
Yeah.
That's it. Done.
Brilliant.
Done.
Brilliant.
Done. Boom.
Marvellous.
Boom. Boomity boom. There you go.
Great.
I really hope everybody has a lovely, lovely, lovely Christmas.
Yes, we've had some lovely messages actually as well. So
Oh,
yeah, we had Jan who said, "Golly, hello, wow, a Monday."
I know.
Well, it's Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, Did you know what? This one was so quick. It was just as easy to do it live as it was to pre-record it. In fact, it was going to take us longer to pre-record it than it was to just come out and say hello. Hello.
Absolutely. Sharon wants to say, I just wanted to say the advent calendar this year is once again fantastic. Thank you. Jan agrees as well.
Good.
We have Sue with us as well. It sounds like it's a carry-on dog situation in her house at the moment.
No.
Bella's gone to jump on a chair by the door to spy village activities, went to jump on the arm for a better view and missed it and overshot the edge. And looked at Sue. She's fine, but it did make Sue laugh. Yes. Susan says, I've just been out with my girls giving their Christmas presents to their dog friends. Lovely community.
But you see, this is it. You can keep a spare one in your pocket, and then if you see someone who gives you a card, you go, "Oh, I made you this," and you haven't got that awkward thing of, "Oh gosh, I haven't got your present, I haven't got your card."
Nope, absolutely. Auntie Lizzie has got her sewing machines. That she's got her 2 new Juki machines, hasn't she?
Good girl.
Yes, and she's told everybody this. But yes, she says, I'm loving my new machines. Good. So does my carer, and John loves the sound of them even.
There's sound amazing.
There's something about the sound of a Juki, isn't there?
Yeah, they purr. They do, they purr. And there's, and I think my kids are just like, oh, they go off to sleep listening to it, because often I'm making in the evenings. And it's one of those things. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Susan Marsden also says that our hole punch is fantastic. She said the hole punch from us, she loved it too.
We've got these in stock, and there are many that are not great, but I'm a horsey girl, so I need one that's going to punch the leather on my tack. And
and do you know what else it's useful for? Your belt.
Your belts.
Belt goes down, belt goes up.
Bit of a belt goes up situation at the minute, but yes.
Yeah, I mean, belts aren't cheap, and they're very nice. When you get a nice one, you want to keep it going. I've been punching extra holes in mine and things. It's,
gotta be done. Gotta be done. So that is today's show. It's a shorty, but it's a goodie. If you want to if you've got wax and you just want to make these without the the other thing that works really well is the eyelets. You know, the antique eyelet ones.
Yes.
They work really well. Gemma,
Nice.
have we got any of those loaded?
I'm just going to have a look.
They are rivets, so you're going to have to get your hammer out. But they look like that. So they look quite smart just in the corner, and they're riveted in. I thought about this because I packed up an order with some today. I'm trying to. Our panels, the order goes in for panels today. So if there's any panels that you want or velvets that you want, please do get those orders in today. Our order will go across at lunchtime. If you've had other parts of your order, I'm sending out the rest of the orders today, so that you've got, because I don't know what you need ASAP. So I'm sending out the rest of the orders today, and I am pretty much up to date now with them.
Hooray!
I've worked like a Trojan over the weekend.
Yes. And if you haven't had your tracking number, or if you go onto the shop app and it doesn't look like it's fulfilled, that doesn't mean it isn't. It just means we're catching up.
Just means
with loading those tracking numbers on, because Tash has been packing and sending at all hours of day and night. So with Festival in the World, sometimes we're not online, we're not, and we're asleep, and we're not able to load those in.
And just one little note on that. We had someone get a bit angry with us because Gemma didn't respond to customer services late on a Friday, and I'm sure Gemma won't mind me saying there's been a bereavement in Gemma's family. So please do bear in mind, we are a tiny, tiny, tiny team, and this person went on to send another horrible message the next day and then on the Sunday as well. Like, we are a tiny team. Please give us a weekend off before Christmas. Please, please, please. Now, Gemma responded to that person very early Monday morning, way before most companies would be awake or up or doing anything. But late on a Friday afternoon, to not have that responded to until early Monday is not uncommon at all.
Well, and we do say, you know, as a company, and most companies are the same, please give us 48 working hours to respond. So if you do message us on a Friday, you know, we will get back to you on the Monday, and a lot
of
of companies wouldn't. It would be Tuesday or
Yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah.
So,
but no, we do. Please do bear with us, and don't just get crosser and cross with us, because you know we are a tiny team.
Yeah.
So please,
and more
please
than
just bear
anything,
in mind.
we hate to think that anyone's upset, and we hate to think that you think we're not
Yeah.
listening to you.
And it's just giving you that realistic expectation that if you send something late on a Friday, in most cases it won't get answered until a Monday. So please just bear with us, because we don't want anyone to be upset, Gemma or customer. So please just do bear in mind. Anyway, on that note, tomorrow, I don't know if you are in need of a quick make. Again, I did these on Hobbycraft, and I thought, oh gosh, do you know what? These are such a great make. And I've got waxes in at the moment that are so perfect for this. Or if you bought our mega deal, our mega bundle of 5 meters of wax for an insane price, you've probably got wax that's going to work with this. And then I've got a little bit more of this cork. This cork is a lighter weight cork, which works really, really, really beautifully on the corners here. The cork also, with the size that you need, it also works really beautifully for the bottom of what's the word I want? Laptop. No, tablet stands. So they're really, really useful to have. So you can have beautiful fabric on the top and a cork base, which makes it really, really durable. So we're going to make these tomorrow. What?
I've made a 2-tone tablet stand for one of my lots this year.
Have you?
And oh my gosh, it looks fabulous, and it sits so beautifully with the cork on the bottom.
Doesn't it?
I love it. I really want to keep it.
No.
You know when you do that, you make this make, and you're like, oh.
Yep. Now I use one every night, just to fall. I'm terrible. I'm one of these people that needs to watch something because it just turns my brain off.
Yeah.
And that's how my brain works. I know you're not meant to, but that's how my brain works. So yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, Tash, we've got a question.
Oh, go on, give me a question.
Sue wants to know if we've got any white wax stashed around. I want to say that we loaded the last of it, but once we've got all the orders fulfilled, Sue, we will check.
No, I do have a spare half meter or meter.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
A spare bit for Sue?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Good stuff. There you go, Sue. It's a Christmas miracle.
It is a Christmas miracle. It is a Christmas miracle.
Aww. And Cynthia's with us in Ohio.
Oh, Cynthia. Is it any warmer? Because she was like minus 20 something when we spoke to her on last Sunday.
Not sure. She's put some emojis on, so we've got a greetings and a waving hand and a cup of coffee, wishing all a very Merry Christmas and a Santa and a Christmas tree. So
do you know what?
Doesn't tell me much about the weather.
Cynthia is amazing. She navigates our daylight hours and our this and our that and all the things to make sure that she joins us. She joins us here. She joins us on the Zoom calls. She joins us everywhere. And we salute you for that, because I have no idea how many hours before, behind, or anything Ohio is. So we salute you, and we love having your company. So,
and on top of that,
yeah,
you know, it can be 5 a.m. and she will quite often look more camera ready than we do.
Always so glam. Always really so glam. She puts us all to shame.
Glam.
Yeah,
she does.
Saluting her for all other reasons now as well. So yeah, lovely to have your company.
Down to you, Sue.
Cynthia, yes, we do.
Oh, Sue, honestly, because I've had a message come up in front of me that's Sue.
Say what you see. Say what you see.
I know. Brain is running multiple tabs.
Yeah.
Lo's here as well, and Lo says I'm waiting for snow.
Oh, Lo is on her mega trip round Europe. How many countries now, Lo, have you done? I said to her, she went to Vienna. She's only a camper fan going around. She FaceTimed me from Vienna because I said, will you see the horses when you go to Vienna? She's like, no, I will probably see the inside of a bar. And then she FaceTimed me, and there were all the carriages to do the tours. The tours around. She's like, I did find horses, and they just how was it? Was it good? I think she was going to go on one. I need to know. I love to know all of your travels and your
6
gossip.
countries, she says.
6
countries
so far. Yeah, they left on the 12th, so to have managed 6 countries in their little moho by now, impressive. I am impressed. very impressed. So yeah. Well, have a good one, everybody. I'm going to go and carry on packing and get all these, as many as I can, out to you as quickly as I can. But do take care. We will be here tomorrow. If you want to be, come and join us as well. Tomorrow starts our sale. We've had quite a few things already come through in the sale, but if you would like some sale goodies, do join us tomorrow and get ahead of that curve. But take care. Lots of love. Thank you for your company. So close to Christmas, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Streams are clear.
Amazing.